Alive and kicking almost 80 years after D-Day. War-winning planes, now restored, preparing for another historic flight. Northweald Airfield in Essex has travelled back in time, awaiting the anniversary of the 1944 Normandy landings. It's time for volunteer parachutists to jump from Dakota C47s, remembering those who had to 80 years ago.
The Dakota played a huge role on D-Day, and it's outside of this door behind me the parachutists will jump on the anniversary.
There are 2 or 3 major reenactment parachute teams based in the UK and Europe that we work with all year round. This year we've got other jump teams who've come over from the States. A lot of them still serving military or ex-military. Some of them are just enthusiasts that like doing it.
Once more, the journey reaches France.
We're there till the 11th of June, basically dropping parachutists operating out of Cherbourg and using all the original drop zones that were used in 1944.
British and American civilians are piloting the historic aircraft.
The parachute teams really are an integral part of what we do, and really adding relevance and interest to the story that we tell. You know, it's one thing watching an aircraft do a fly past, but it's another thing to watch an aircraft come by and put out a couple sticks of paratroopers in period dress to really show what it must have been like 80 years ago. I will say that I prefer to be firmly strapped into the airplane as opposed to jumping out of it, but I'm glad that there are people who choose to do so.
Preparation for these airborne teams has lasted a year and a half.
It's obviously a different aeroplane to fly than a modern aeroplane because the third wheel's in the wrong place, some people would say, at the back.
Parts and equipment are challenging. Insurance is also another big challenge that we have as we move forward. Yeah, the weather's been a little bit challenging. We have proper English weather, and it sounds like it was very similar to this on the eve of D-Day, so it's historically accurate, as we might say.
Real D-Day veterans aged around 100 will watch these anniversary tributes, but they take place every 5 years. Organisers want to bring to life the history they created.
This aircraft, not an aircraft like this, but this actual aircraft flew over the beaches of Normandy 80 years ago. And I look around and I look at the little rivets and I look at the skins, and the airplane kind of starts to talk. It starts to has a soul at that point in time, and it really is. It's the soul of all those young men who gave their lives to make it so that we have our freedom and our way of life today.
Tom Sables, Forces News.
Thanks for watching. For more from Forces News, like and subscribe to our channel.